I'm here in Adelaide, Australia. It's November 19th. It's the hottest place in the world right now, literally. The hottest place on 19th of November is Adelaide, right here where I'm sitting right now. It's sweltering. I've got long sleeve on there, high vis to push off the sun rays, bit of sun protection, bit of a collar, bit of a high vis helmet. Lots of these black helmets, absorb the heat, high vis for the wind. Got some sunnies in. I don't normally wear sunglasses, but it is good today because your eyes just are frizzling out. No stimulants today either. I don't recommend doing any stimulants, caffeine or Ritalin or Adderall or cocaine or whatever you're doing out there, meth or whatever. Don't do that stuff. And if you are going to do that stuff, don't do it on hot days. It's just going to really, really cook you recovery. So no stims, hot weather. That's my militant rule there. And just what a day. What a fantastic day. The question is Thailand. Speaking of hot weather. Going to go to Thailand. Someone's asked me, Amanda from Texas, asking, Harley, I want to go to Thailand. Where's the $2 massages? Where do I stay? Is it true you don't have to box your bike? Okay, let's get the facts. Let's talk about the bikes first. Some airlines do recommend you put your bike in a box. All right. Everybody should know how to put a bike in a box. It's very, very simple. If I can do it, anybody can. You know, I am not Mr. Tech, Mr. Mechanical. I am Mr. Lego. I played Lego when I was a kid. If you do Lego, you can do bike stuff. And so I know how to put my bike in a box and pull it out. And it's just great to be able to do that. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube. I highly recommend bring your own bike to Thailand. If someone said, Harley, here is a free holiday, 5-class resorts, everything paid for, first-class flights, 2 months in Thailand, but you can't bring a bike? You can't ride a bike in Thailand? I'm like, not interested. Give it to someone else. Seriously. I ain't going to go to Thailand without my bike. My bike. I don't want to have some rental that's gears just slopping around and sort of cracking the handlebars. And no. I want my bike. There it is. It's always funny to do the hand mirror. I want my bike because I know my bike. My bike's safe. I've maintained it. Blah, 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 blah. So I do recommend learning how to put your bike in a box. It's a very simple thing. It takes me 8 to 10 minutes. Very simple. I've done it many, many times. Flown on many, many flights. Just a cardboard box. I don't use a bike bag or anything like that. Just a cardboard box. Get it done. And it's an easy thing to do. Cardboard box, you can just leave it at the airport, they recycle it. People buying like $800, $500, these big 20 kilo bags, put their bike in it, they get thrown around and cracked, and it's just like, oh man. And there's excess baggage. It's just use a cardboard box. That's what all the bikes are shipped in. All the $20,000 bikes are shipped in a cardboard box. Just use that. Also, that covers that one. $2 massages. You can get massages in Thailand for $2. They're probably going to be 15 to 30 minutes long, and they're probably going to be in the country areas. If you're in the tourist areas, such as Phuket, Bangkok, price is obviously going to go up. If you want to get the cheapest places, go to Isan, Thailand. Isan is a northern area. It's called the Rice Bowl of Thailand, and the people are super friendly. They're friendly all over Thailand, but it's just a fantastic place, and you can have an incredible experience there. It's just country vibes. It's just, it's unbeatable. Isan's a fantastic place to go. It's dry, it's hot, it's dusty, but it is very friendly and very, very country. And they have some fantastic fruit out there, all right? If you want the beaches, then go to Krabi. Go to Phuket for the beaches there. But you're gonna have more tourists and the price is gonna go up a lot. So it depends what you're looking for. I do recommend the non-tourist areas, but it depends what you're going for. If you wanna go for tropical beach experience, go to Koh Phangan. Koh Tao, Koh Phangan, they're pretty good. They're near Koh Samui. So it depends. For a week, 1 week holiday, it's better than nothing, but 1 week in Thailand isn't much at all. But it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. For me, Thailand is a magical place, and if Adelaide didn't exist, there's no hesitation, I would live in Thailand. I would get all my stuff, my bike, bag, I'm going tomorrow. If I didn't have my house in Adelaide didn't exist, going to Thailand, live in Thailand. So cheap, so friendly, so safe. Fruit's really good. Just can't beat it. Just can't beat it. What else? Where to stay in Thailand? Hotels, rooms, motels, Airbnb. You can camp out. I've camped out on the beaches in Thailand. You can do whatever you want. You know, you can sleep at the monasteries, the monk Buddhist monasteries. You stay there for free. Stay wherever you want. People will invite you in. Amanda, who wrote this question, has got blonde hair. So if you're a blonde hair American girl, you'll be invited into a lot of places, and people are like, oh wow, like, you know, blonde person, a blonde American, wow, they'll be loving it. Especially if you go to Isan, especially if you go to the country areas where there's no Westerners, they'll be like, They love it. They fucking love it. It's awesome over there. So friendly. So friendly. Great place. Yeah, so that's my deal there. Where to stay? Where do I stay? Me and Natasha, we did a 3-month trip there recently. We stayed Airbnb. We were bicycle touring, so we'd stay in hotels. People invited us to our houses. But mostly just hotels, just random hotels or Airbnb. Book an apartment for a week or 2 weeks or whatever. We just jumped around every few days. It was really cool. So just, yeah, and it's so easy. It's so easy. It's so cheap over there. It's incredible. Australia is an expensive place to travel to. Very expensive. Australia is probably I would say Australia is probably the most expensive place in the world for food and transport and accommodation in general. I'd say Australia is. But it's a fantastic place for bike touring. So if you bike touring in Australia, it's very cheap because you're camping out everywhere you go. So that's just the deal there. Thailand, fantastic. Definitely go there. Have travel insurance just in case you slip over on the footpath and you crack your head. I don't know. Travel insurance is good. Just takes care of things. I do recommend travel insurance. I've seen people with no travel insurance have some issues going on holidays to America or whatever. I do recommend travel insurance. It's just, it just makes sense. I remember a friend of a friend, she went to Costa Rica and she was on the back of a tractor on a permaculture farm, and maybe she was undercarbed or spacing out, but she fell off the tractor. The tractor ran over her leg and she had to get a Learjet, a Learjet to Florida. And it was like some $200,000, $250,000 hospital bill, and insurance covered it. So, if she didn't have the insurance, maybe she would have got lesser care in some backwater hospital in Costa Rica. We're like, yeah, we're going to have to cut your leg off because the guy who's our surgeon's on holiday in Bahamas. So, you okay with that? So, I just recommend insurance. I recommend insurance. God forbid anything happens, but hey, I've been traveling to Thailand for 15 years. Nothing's ever happened to me. But shit happens. You just never know. Insurance just takes care of it. Your parents don't have to have an issue. You don't have to have an issue or whatever. And a lot of credit cards cover your insurance anyway. So just before you go, call your credit card company. Say, am I insured? Am I insured for this? Blah, 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 blah. Just make sure you're insured for cycling, sporting activities, etc. There you go. That's the tips there. Thailand, incredible place. Fruits everywhere. There's less fruit now than there was 15 years ago. The fruit culture is dying off because all this carb phobia, sugar phobia. It gets harder to get good quality fruit in Thailand, but it's still there. Get it before it goes, because that fruit culture is dying off every year. There's less and less fruit vendors. I remember 2005 when I was fully raw, going to Thailand. It was just fruit paradise, and as a fruit addict myself, I'm still very conscious of good quality fruit where it is, and it's definitely harder to get. It's sad to say this, but it's harder to get good quality fruit anywhere in the world. The sugar phobia, the fruit phobia, the fructose, Dr. Lustig damage is pervasive and pernicious, and it's real. So yeah, when you find good fruit, enjoy it. And if you find bugs in your fruit, never take it back. Just compost it, put it in the bushes. Because if you go back I remember this, I'll close with this. I think it was 2007 or 2008, I was in Chanthaburi, Thailand, which is a big fruit growing area in Thailand, the biggest fruit growing area in Southeast Asia. Chanthaburi, Rayong, Trat, big provinces there. And I was with this German fruitarian guy, I forget his name, and he bought some mangosteen. And the mangosteen are organic, and they had ants all over them. And sometimes you get it's called an ant bomb. You pop open the mangosteen, and all the ants under the little petals on top, and they just they go everywhere. Anyway, so this guy had a mangosteen, he pops it open, and all these ants are crawling over his hand. He's just like, and it's going crazy in his Deutsch. And he's just losing his shit. I'm like, dude, chill out. They're watching you, And so I start laughing, just like trying to reframe the situation. Like, and then they start laughing as well. He's not laughing. He's getting more and more pissed. And I'm like, dude, you're a fruitarian. Chill the fuck out. And anyway, so fruitarian's meant to be chill. So he goes back to this lady. He's like, no. And he's just speaking in German. I'm like, bro, just chill out. They don't speak German. You look like a fool. And so anyway, she's like, the vendor, she reaches under the counter. She grabs a can of spray, pesticide spray, probably DDT or what the fuck it was, picks it up, gets his plastic bag with his mangoes in it, sprays it, ties it up, shakes it around, and hands it back to him with a big smile on her face, like, I'll fix your problem. And he's just like, oh! He's just going even more crazy now. He's like, you sprayed my mango! And I'm like, dude, what the fuck did you expect? What did you expect? Like, what a fucking dickhead. And so I was just drilling this fucking German fruitarian space cadet. And he didn't get it. He was just going, oh, these Thai people are so dumb. And I'm like, no, you're dumb, man. You're dumb. They don't understand the chemicals and the disasters. That you're Western. You're dumb. You didn't listen to me. I mean, come to Thailand, I'm experienced. Listen to me. Anyway, that was the story. So if you have bugs in your fruit, it's organic. Don't panic. Don't panic if you see a bug in your hotel room, because they will fumigate the fuck out of it. People have died in Thailand from fumigation. Seriously, look it up. Look it up. Hotel deaths Thailand from bug pesticide. They still use DDT in many parts of Thailand around the world. All right, so just don't complain about the bugs. If you're getting bit by mosquitoes, just slap them, wear your AeroGuard or whatever repellent you got, citronella. Don't complain, because they'll come in there and fumigate the fuck out of shit. And you have these Americans, these dumb Australians, these dumb Europeans, and they'll go over there, complain about the bugs, and then the shit gets fumigated like fuck. And then they complain about that, and I'm like, I don't know, it does my head in. Anyway, that's the rant. Thailand's an amazing country. It's fucking awesome. Bring your good shoes. Don't wear flip-flops, because there's a lot of spiky stuff coming out of the footpath there. It's a fantastic place. It's really hot for running, but I definitely recommend cycling. Wear your helmet. You don't have to wear a helmet in Thailand legally, but just wear your helmet, because a cat might run out on you, a dog might run out at you, whatever. You might slip on some oil, shit happens, people hit you, whatever. Just wear your fucking helmet, man. Always wear your helmet, gang. Anyway, if you have any questions, hit me up down below. Thailand, wow. What a place. I've had a lot of fun in Thailand. It's a fantastic place. Incredible. Incredible. I'm glad I went to Thailand. I'm glad I've brought thousands of vegans and fruitarians to Thailand. And I hope they've spent money well at these places and planted the seeds. And I know the vegan scene in Thailand is really booming. And in Chiang Mai, we put over $1 million US through those vegan establishments, bike establishments. In 4 years, my festival ran over there. So fantastic. Fantastic local economy. Anyway, Sony's going to go on. I'm going to go get some water, head back home. Nike Next Percent. It's like Thailand shoe. Fantastic. Formaldehyde for the win. See you soon.